Is this on?
So I'm going to take this contract and I'm going to let my agent look at it. I'm going to let my manager look at it.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of What's Wrong with Wrestling. I'm Andrew Pisano, along with my brother Joe Pisano and Eric Slamilton Hamilton.
We are just 33 days from WrestleMania.
Yeah.
As of yesterday.
Thanks a lot, Kevin Patrick.
33.
I remember there was a time
2 turds of damage control.
when Lord Alfred Hayes was British and it was cool.
Right.
It's not really cool anymore.
But did he ever say that one of the female wrestlers was sitting on a dick? There, we've got Bailey on the dick.
Yeah.
On the dick.
On the dick.
Yeah.
It's,
what is it, 5 weeks till WrestleMania?
No.
32 days.
Yeah, 32 days. That's
Just over
4.5 weeks.
4.5.
Yeah, I was way off, Eric.
You were.
What
Jesus.
a piece of shit. Jesus.
5 weeks.
Include that in your intro.
And I feel like we learned half the matches this week.
Yeah.
And I'm not really down for any of them.
I mean, we already kind of speculated on a few.
But they confirmed them.
Yeah, right.
Finn Edge. We need that again?
Yes.
At WrestleMania?
Well, that was, yeah.
I will take that 10 times a day
Well, they're going to have to up the stakes,
over
though.
Brock
Oh, God.
and Omos.
Unbelievable.
We were hoping that was just some sort of swerve for later.
Uh-huh.
And not so much.
Nope.
Omos versus Brock.
Yeah.
I mean, Finn and Edge has to be like a retirement match or something.
Just in case you weren't sure about who's really in charge.
Yeah.
Was
Seriously.
that was like the...
Also...
or no, who's working for who? The
Right.
Hogan and Bischoff NWO
Also,
line.
everyone else is hyping a WrestleMania match for someone else. Miz is hyping the Logan Paul Seth match.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Dominic is hyping Charlotte and Rhea.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
You have
smart.
MVP trying to hype Brock and Omos.
Yep.
Yeah, and then also, Lashley versus Bray Wyatt.
Oh,
What?
maybe
This is
Bray
what we
will
wanna
just
see?
murder him.
I
and we'll
can't
never see
believe
him
they
again.
teased us with Bray and Brock.
I know.
And then it was like, fuck you.
Right.
Brock's going with Omos. Maybe that was like a last minute Vince thing. I mean, that is Vince booking 100%.
Yeah.
If you're still trying to be no, Triple H is in charge. Triple H is in charge. You're just in denial at this point.
Right.
He might be in Gorilla running the show, but he's getting emails and texts from Vince McMahon I just thought of this new match.
I'm a genius.
Brock versus Omos.
Yeah.
And what is Triple H going to say? No, I'm not going to do that. Oh, really, Paul? You're not going to do that? Well, where's your wife?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to get fired right before the company's going to sell for billions of dollars, making yourself filthy rich.
Right.
Sure.
Even if you do get fired after it sells, we'll see what happens.
Right.
But, I mean, it's going to be sold within the next couple of months. Nick
And we've
Khan
got-
said that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 matches already that we know about for the most part. I'm probably missing one, 12. But I mean, what is there usually 15?
Well,
14?
now you have 2 nights.
Right.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of matches.
So probably 8 and 8.
But you're looking at this okay, Charlotte Rhea,
Yeah, right.
hopefully Charlotte doesn't beat Rhea. I mean, we've seen that
can't
happen
do that
before.
again. They can't do that again.
It's just a weird-
Read them real quick.
All right, so I'm guessing Dom Ray. And
Okay, yeah.
so Dom probably wins. Ray's not gonna put over his son.
whatever.
Bianca Asuka.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Charlotte Rhea.
Yeah.
Omos Brock.
Yeah.
Finn Edge. Lashley Bray. Cody Roman. Cena Theory. Now that Theory said Cena's coming next week.
Well, yeah.
Gunther versus Drew, I think.
Yeah.
And or Sheamus maybe.
Right. And then the men's tag and women's tag.
Women's tag.
Well, I'm sure
Well, it'll
that
be
they'll
like
at WrestleMania.
it'll be a 6.
I'm just saying it'll be a match.
yeah.
You know
We'll
what I mean?
see.
Some match. So we'll see. Yeah. So I don't know. That's what 11.
Wait,
matches.
you didn't have Logan Paul and Seth?
All right, Seth and Logan Paul. There's 12.
So there's 12.
Yeah.
6 a night.
Oh, I wish it was only 6 a night.
Oh,
We'll get to that in rumors.
All right.
There's yeah. So
don't tempt me with a good time.
stay tuned.
Yeah, I mean, you could put half of these on a pre-show and have 5 a night.
Oh, I could pick 5 matches, and that's the whole WrestleMania card for sure.
Correct.
The only reason that Bray I would want to watch is because it's Bray. Like, let's see what's going on, who's Uncle Howdy, and all that.
I would just fix the card and remove Omos, remove Lashley.
Yeah.
And then who's left over?
Right.
Right.
I mean, my God. Oh, what a piece of shit this is going to be. I don't know. Eric, you've booked your WrestleMania tickets?
Mm-hmm.
Where are you sitting? Like what level?
Wherever I want, really.
I know, but like what level?
My ticket is in 506. This is limited view.
Okay.
So
You did the Andrew?
Hey, nice job.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Hopefully that works out. The cheapest ticket is $75.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Like,
And then plus the Ticketmaster fees.
yeah.
On
so
top of it.
They're 87% service charge.
Exactly.
You know.
oh my God.
I actually also bought tickets
Oh.
for Mania.
Where?
Same area, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
506.
Well, I was looking at the map, and they're
Somewhere around
selling
there, yeah.
some in the 300s directly behind the stage for $75. So I'm wondering if like
I didn't see that.
Interesting.
they're having like a low profile stage.
Maybe.
And did you buy just for night 2?
I bought both nights.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay. It's just your best friend. Who cares, right? He'll get married again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, it's funny. He actually was like, yeah, there's actually other people that already declined because they're going to WrestleMania.
Really?
But they're not close friends of his or anything.
Oh,
really?
No, I'm gonna sell those tickets.
Yeah.
That's my plan.
Right.
You know, worked out last year. Worked out last year because
Yeah.
someone has a brother who's a fucking mark.
Yeah.
Huge.
Well, if, Joe decides, the day of he wants to go to WrestleMania,
Sure.
Correct. Right.
he'll wake up at 6 and, get a flight.
And then he could buy them from me for $5,000 when they move
Hey.
to the front seat,
Hey.
front row.
His name
I'll get it.
isn't my brother.
All right. So before we get to SmackDown and Raw, we need to thank some new patrons.
Yeah.
Brand spanking new.
Ooh.
Thank you to Willie Friday.
Not to be confused with Billy Saturday.
Sure. Shane Steffi. Wonder where he got that name.
Oh.
Simpsons?
No, Shane and Stephanie.
Oh,
Shane Steffi.
Steffi.
Yeah.
I thought it said Stiffy.
God.
I was like, oh.
Boners.
Yeah.
We got Wrestling Baby, Smitty Welches, and Cameron Brannon.
So some
I
interesting
get
names.
it. I get it.
Yeah,
Do you?
Cameron Brannon.
Yeah.
Interesting, yeah. So yeah, thank you to those 5 wonderful people. We've got over 800 patrons right now. So join the club. Go to patreon.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling. Go check out our brand new bracket, by the way.
Absolutely.
We found
It's
out. We found out who is the best manager / valet / bodyguard of all time. 64 people
Yeah.
in this bracket.
Spoiler, it's not Linda McMahon.
Okay.
What was she? A bodyguard?
Was she a bodyguard?
Yes.
Whose corner was she in? Stone Cold's? Mankind's?
Mankind's.
Yeah, no, Stone Cold wasn't in that match.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Mankind's corner. Yeah, because she brought him back for WrestleMania 2000.
She was his bodyguard.
Yeah.
the worst WrestleMania of all time.
No, that was the no singles matches one?
Yeah. I think the
One
only
singles
singles
match.
match was like a bra and panties match or something like that.
Hey-o.
And that shouldn't have been a singles match. I mean, you put
No.
the entire women's roster in that match.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, so go check that out. It's really cool. We separated it by, valets were in one quadrant, bodyguards in another quadrant. So really we got down to, it's like, who's the best manager? Who's the best bodyguard? Who's the best valet?
Yeah.
So it's really cool. Go check it out. Patreon.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling. $5 a month gets you everything. Weekly AEW recaps, all the pay-per-views, Elimination Chamber a couple weeks ago, and coming up soon, WrestleMania.
Yeah, you'll get to hear Andrew's one-man recap.
Yes, exactly. But yeah,
Maybe.
so SmackDown opens with a 6. I'll wait for you guys to come back, obviously, if I'm not there.
Aw.
I still might show up night 2. Who knows? But there's got to be a good card to get me excited.
Right. Well, so you would drive to Austin, go to the wedding, wake up the next day, go to the airport, fly to LA,
We did
wake
this
up the
like
next
I think
morning,
we did this last time.
wake up Monday morning, fly back to Austin, get in your car, drive back to Houston.
And then do the podcast.
Wow.
We'll
Wow.
see.
Wow,
Depends.
wow.
We'll see.
Could
It
fly to
also
Austin.
depends how much these tickets are going to sell for.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, so SmackDown opens with a 6-man tag. We've got Braun Strowman, Ricochet, and Madcap Moss versus Imperium.
Yeah, it's a lot of guys.
That's too many
That
guys.
was
They were
Braun,
hyping
that
up
was
Matt-
Braun shitting himself.
They were hyping up Madcap during this match, like he's the next best thing.
Right.
I was like, okay,
Well, he just lost to Gunther like a couple weeks ago, but sure.
just lost. Yeah.
Drew McIntyre came out mid-match to give a wink and a wave to Gunther. Like, hey,
Hey-o.
baby.
Yeah.
And then Gunther got the win with a powerbomb on Madcap. So, yeah, all that hyping up
Yeah, all
for
of
him
that.
to take the pin.
A fun fact: Madcap's brother is a defensive coordinator in the NFL.
Yes, that's
Okay.
right.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Randy Moss.
That. Yes. Hey, at least you named a football player. Eric.
All
Honestly,
right,
it's not
I'm
bad.
doing the thing.
What was he with the Eagles, right? Weren't they at Radio Row? Like they were like talking trash about each other. It was pretty funny. Or, like he was talking trash about Madcap, his brother.
Yeah.
Anyways, after the match, Gunther held up the IC title while looking at McIntyre. And then the Viking Raiders jumped Drew from behind, but Sheamus came to his aid. And then Braun ran over the Viking Raiders and Ricochet dove on them. And then the Bang Bros kicked the Raiders over the barricade.
Fucking.
Right.
And then they
Bros.
fucked a couple chicks in their van.
Yeah, it was great.
Filmed it, came all over each other. And I don't mean the
Sheamus
girls.
and Drew. They came all over each
Yes,
other.
exactly.
Fight night.
Fight
So-
night.
Did they already beat the Viking Raiders, or that match hasn't happened yet?
Both.
Who cares? Next up, we have an in-ring promo from LA Feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he says, you can't have an LA WrestleMania without my feet. And it's like, well, we have.
Watch us.
I mean, they have had a WrestleMania without you.
A few. Just a few.
Yeah. Especially, in LA. But so out comes the New Day, and Knight calls them the Nerd Day.
Yeah.
It's just yeah.
They go
What
back
was he
and
thinking?
forth with the lame insults, and Kofi challenges Knight to a match. And after a pretty long match, Woods distracted Knight with his trombone.
With
He
his
just like
trombone.
jumps
With his trombone.
on the stairs. That's it right there.
He did that sound too.
Like
Yeah.
he just went up to him and went, and
Yeah.
he's like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa! Whoa!
Yeah.
Knight's got sensitive ears. You didn't know?
Yeah.
Yes. No.
And then Kofi had Trouble in Paradise for the win. Whatever.
Right. Do you think Kofi Kingston cares anymore?
No. I don't think Woods cares anymore.
I didn't think he'd win.
Right. I mean, like,
You know?
are they just there like, yeah, we show up, we get some merch money, we get a paycheck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure they've got good contracts,
Right.
So that's it. I mean, they don't do anything with them.
No.
They made Woods a king, and then Vince took it away for some reason.
For
Right.
reasons.
Didn't do the turn where where we were all waiting for. We're like, oh my god, this is it.
Right.
He's gonna let the king gimmick get the best of him.
I mean, has
And
there
he's
ever
gonna
been a
think
face
he's-
king? Has there ever been a face king?
Right.
Ever?
Yeah,
They-
last year.
Yeah, right.
Xavier Woods.
Right.
They always turn or something.
So next up, we have Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley face to face.
But-
kind of.
But
Yeah.
first,
But first.
Dominic.
Yeah, so Charlotte comes out first. She claims Rhea's too scared to come out, and I guess she was right, because Dominic comes out instead.
Right.
And Dom hypes up his mommy and starts to talk about like how they fuck. She's
Yeah.
like, but then when mommy makes sweet, and Charlotte's like, hold
Whoa,
on.
hold on. We can't
And-
admit that.
Charlotte's like, hold on, I've got something way worse.
I have a real Latino man at home that calls me mommy. With a much thicker accent.
Damn,
The way
was-
she paused. She looks at Dominic's dick. I mean, go back and watch. Her eyes look down at where his dick is, or used to be. And she's like, he has a thicker accent.
A thicker accent.
And we've seen Andrade in person. He's like 5'6". I doubt his dick is that big.
Well, and also she's seen Dominic's dick to know this?
Yes.
To know who's his thicker?
He's been in the locker room for years.
Is it like
she was
soda
like,
can? Yeah.
She was there one day when Dominic was like 10.
Yeah.
And she was like, I imagine it hasn't grown.
Right.
It has not grown.
What are you doing, step champion?
What are you doing, Step Flair?
Step Flair.
So Dominic tells Charlotte, my dad was a deadbeat. He messed me up. But when mommy beats you, you'll realize that your dad was right. You're just not good enough. And Charlotte says, well, I actually love my dad. And it's like, wait, what?
What?
Like, don't you shit on him
Don't
every
you
chance you
turn
get?
on him every time he comes?
to me.
Yeah.
And she's like, if he was here, he'd kick your butt. But since he's not, and she acts like she's going to beat up Dom, Rhea Ripley finally comes out
To save Dom.
to save Dom.
He would have been destroyed.
She gets in Charlotte's face, and Dom holds her back. And that's the
Face-off.
Charlotte, Rhea Ripley face-to-face.
Correct.
That's it.
Thanks for coming
They're like, well, technically we didn't lie.
Yeah.
They were face-to-face
for half a second.
for half a second, and that's it.
It's so confusing
This did no build.
to see Charlotte as a face and we hate her,
Yeah.
going up against Rhea as a heel and we love her.
Yes.
Again, they better do like a double turn somehow. You know what I mean? During the match.
I mean, it's
classic.
It's
It's gonna happen anyway, right.
The fans are gonna force it either way. But like this whole segment did nothing for Rhea and Charlotte's feud. Like it was more about Dominic shitting on his dad.
Yeah.
It was more about Dominic and Ray. This did nothing for Rhea and Charlotte.
Right.
Absolutely nothing.
Agreed.
Then we've got other stuff that doesn't belong on TV. Natalia versus Shayna Baszler.
Yeah, what is happening?
With Ronda Rousey in Shayna's corner.
Yeah. Okay.
And for some reason, Tegan Knox in Natalia's corner.
Okay.
Why, Eric? Because
reasons.
yeah, that's what I figured.
Earlier in the show, Natalia was like asking Adam Pearce for the match. He's like, fine, okay. And then Tegan was just like watching. She's like, hey, I'll support you if you want. She's like, thanks.
I'll be there-ish.
Hey, I want to get on TV.
Hey, I literally have nothing to do.
Yeah. So Natty tapped to the armbar in just a couple minutes.
Yeah.
After the match, Tegan saved Natalia from a beatdown, and then Ronda made the mistake of talking. There you go. What's happening? Why is it not playing? Why are you not playing?
Why is it not playing, Eric? For
Oh, here we go.
reasons.
What the? Okay, hold on. I don't know why the volume's
Your dick?
specifically off. Here we go. Ronda Rousey.
Who's this? It's Tegan Knox. Are you kidding me? Don't worry about her. No, you're done next week, Skittles. You're be tasting the rainbow on Friday.
You're done, Skittles. You're gonna be tasting the rainbow.
Ouch, baby. I didn't even catch that. Ugh.
Dominic bullshit!
Why is she Skittles?
Because her hair's purple. I don't know.
Why would she taste her rainbow?
Yeah, I think she's gonna make her eat her own pussy next week. She's gonna bend her and then.
Jesus.
I'm not the one doing it,
It'll
Eric.
probably be a roll-up. Yeah. They had Tegan Knox take out Ronda. Did you see that?
I mean, she tackled her and then Ronda rolled out of the ring.
Yeah.
But
Whatever.
still, I mean,
she didn't hit her with the shittiest wizard. You know, maybe next week. And then Ronda would be like, that sucked. And then break her arm.
fuck was that?
Just rip her arm off.
Yeah.
Next up, we have the Firefly Funhouse. We got Bray Wyatt watching himself, calling out the winner between Brock and Lashley. And then they played Lashley's Raw promo from the week before with similar sound bites that we use. They even did the...
Right. Yep.
And this was all over the place with Bray having a breaking news segment, Uncle Howdy with the weather, and a game show called Can You Keep a Secret? And then they showed the schedule for the rest of the, oh, next up, it's Can You Keep a Secret, followed by this. If you've watched Check It Out
With Dr. Steve Brule?
with Steve Brule,
Oh, shit.
like, that's what this whole thing is copying.
Hey, but that's not a bad
Thank
thing.
you.
to
No,
copy.
it's not. It's just kind of funny that
I
they
don't
were
know
like,
if he made this better or check it out worse.
like
for me.
Just the TV schedule with all the stupid shows.
Right,
Like
right.
that's Check It Out.
Yeah.
It was so Adult Swim. This whole thing was was Adult Swim.
All right. Hey, new writers from Adult Swim. So
Exactly.
yeah.
So we'll get to more of that on Raw. But for now, we've got Rey Mysterio versus Karrion Kross. 3? Or 2? It's at least 2.
7.
Backstage before the match, Santos Escobar tells Rey how much he respects him. Because if you're both Mexican, then you're not a heel anymore.
Oh, so just for Ray,
Yeah.
he's nice.
He's a face for Rey.
Okay.
He's a mark for Rey.
He's a Ray mark.
Zelina's like, hey, focus.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then Dominic Mysterio and Rhea Ripley walk up. And Dominic talks some trash. Escobar offers to teach him some respect, but Rhea steps in front of him. And then they walk away, and Escobar's like, oh, don't worry about it, Rey. And Rey's like, but how? He's my son.
He's like, I'll teach him for
Yeah.
real.
And
Please.
Zelina's like,
You fucking mark!
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
No Zelina. Well, she's not Mexican, so she doesn't have to have that respect.
yeah, that's true.
What is she, Andrew?
She's Puerto Rican. Yeah. No. As for the match, Rey set up for the 619, but Scarlett hopped on the apron.
Bulika.
I think she heard 69, so she got excited.
Oh, yeah.
She hopped on the apron.
That's right.
But Rey didn't see her, and she flipped into the ring when he hit the ropes.
Him bouncing off the ropes
Yeah.
causes her to flip in
Sure.
to the ring.
Yeah.
Gravity.
Gravity.
Wrestling gravity.
That's just wrestling for you.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So then Dominic grabs Rey when he goes for the 619, but Rey won't retaliate, and that allows Cross to put Rey to sleep with the Cross jacket. It's funny how Cross would just lose to Rey Mysterio every single time.
Right.
Unless he had help. But after the match, Dominic pushed Rey a few times and dared his Poppy to hit him. And
This went on for fucking ever.
Yeah, Rey kept acting like he was going to do it, but then he couldn't do it. He pussed out.
Like it was only like
forever. Right.
yeah, it was only a minute or two, but it felt like it lasted for 10 minutes.
And you
Yeah.
were like, okay, he's going to finally slap him.
Right?
Or
Just
something.
fucking do something.
But how could, I don't know how they're going to book this. I'm
Right,
really worried
right.
about how they're going to book this
They're,
match.
they're doing it like Undertaker and Kane, where Undertaker wouldn't hit Kane. And
Yeah.
then one day he finally does.
Right.
They're like,
Joe,
yeah, it's just like that.
Joe screaming at his TV, hit her!
Yeah, hit her.
Hit her!
Who, Dominic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hit her.
So finally, Jimmy Uso comes out to the ring. Throughout the entire show, Jimmy has been looking for Jay, and he's like, I'm going to go out to the ring to call him out. And then they showed Jimmy backstage before he came out. And there was a man in a suit in the background with his back facing the camera,
Right.
doing nothing. Like not texting on his phone. He's just standing there. Look.
You have it.
Look at this. Who does that look like?
Vince McMahon.
Exactly. I'm not saying it is, but I think they like, it's like, oh, that looks like Vince 20 years ago.
Right.
It's Vinny's Funhouse.
And we
It
haven't,
was me.
Shut up. Not yet.
And what?
and we haven't seen this in a while. I mean, I used to make fun of this on a weekly basis. Like,
Yeah.
why are there just people in the background standing in the middle of the hallway like NPCs?
Right.
It's WWE 2K all over again.
Yeah.
Can you go up to talk to him and he's like, hi, this is a fun show.
He was
Are
actually
you going to have a match tonight?
he was actually trying to take a piss in the hallway, and
I mean, what is he doing? He's not texting. He's just looking over there. He's facing left and looking right.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing? And then he walks by and then there's a girl texting on her phone. It's just like, what the fuck?
Next week, Roman's going to come out and he's going to say, look, I really wasn't the tribal chief this whole time.
Yeah.
There's a higher tribal
Yes.
chief.
Right. Well, it's
And
true.
he will be revealed shortly.
It was me. It was me, Kevin. It was me, Roman. It was me, Sammy.
Yeah. So we got the NPCs back on
Yeah.
TV. That's great.
yeah.
So Jimmy gets in the ring and he looks in the camera to basically beg his brother to come back to the bloodline. However, Sami Zayn comes out from the crowd. I like how even though he's employed and he's on SmackDown, like he always has to run out, like
Right. He has to sneak in.
because he's a marked man. He can't just be backstage. The bloodline will find him and kill him.
Correct.
Plus, I mean, when you have a hoodie on, like you can probably run past 100 people.
That
you
might
know?
as well be the fucking cloak of invisibility from Harry Potter.
Right.
A hoodie and
A
wrestling.
black hoodie.
you're completely undetectable.
No one knows who you are.
Yeah.
Plus, it's not like he's a giant dude either. So he can just run past everybody.
Right.
Undetected.
So Sammy tells Jimmy, I'm not here to fight. We used to be dogs, remember? You used to be my dog.
Dogs.
When Jay didn't trust me, you did. When Heyman tried to screw me over, you helped out. Like, you were the one who made me the honorary Uce.
Right.
At the Royal Rumble, you didn't even think when you took me out. And Jimmy yells at him. He's like, you're the one who pulled the trigger. I did what I had to do.
Yeah.
And then Jay appears in the crowd.
Both fair points.
It's true. Jay appears in the crowd, and Sammy tells Jimmy Roman Reigns and the Bloodline are going down. And just like I told Jay, you don't have to go down with the ship. But then Sammy spots Jay, and Jimmy attacks Sammy. And then he yells at Jay to come help him. And then that's when Jimmy gets a haluva kick. And then Solo Sikoa runs out. And Sammy leaves through the crowd as Jay just stands there watching, not doing anything, still undecided.
Where is his head?
Yeah, he's thinking with the other one.
On his neck.
I don't know. Yeah.
So everyone figures Jay will end up choosing the Bloodline because KO and Sammy will face them at Mania for the tag titles.
Sure.
But it's almost too obvious for this story, which has been incredible. It really is.
Yeah.
I know.
So, yeah. I don't know about
Right.
that.
It's like you ride this huge wave to the top just to fall off your surfboard and
Right.
land on a smaller wave.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think it would be really cool if it is Jimmy and Solo versus KO and Sammy at Mania, and then Jay runs out and
Makes a choice.
makes a choice, or
So they do the whole.
I guess that makes more sense for the main event, though, for Jay to fuck over Roman.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Like, so Jay Souls undecided. KO and Sammy beat Jimmy and Solo, and then at the end of the night, Jay comes out. Everyone else has been taken out of the Bloodline. Jay comes out, turns on Roman.
But doesn't Jay have the titles?
What?
Doesn't he have his titles? I'm just saying, like, what? So just Solo's the champion, and they defend
Like
the titles?
Freebird rules.
Well, they've already done that 2 times.
I know, but yeah, Jay's holding his titles though. Like,
Yes, they'll get his titles from him.
look at him.
Yeah, he'll be like, look what Jay did. He gave his
Right.
titles.
he left these.
That's an easy workaround.
Conveniently, he left these.
Yeah, but still very intrigued. SmackDown as a whole was not good, but the end of SmackDown. I like the final segment,
Of course.
obviously.
Yeah, right.
So Raw continues that. They open with Jimmy Uso and Solo, and Jimmy says the Bloodline is now in your city, and it's like there's 2 of you.
Right.
Yeah, and you can't say acknowledge me. We
No.
get it.
Well, it's funny because he was like Grand Rapids, and I was like, "What the? Is he about to say it?"
Yeah.
because he paused.
Yeah, the whole bloodline's falling apart. You just
Yeah.
don't know what anything.
And then he said, the Bloodline's in your city. Jimmy also says there's no cracks in the Bloodline because family, and family.
yeah,
Yeah.
Vin
And-
Diesel comes out. Family.
And Fast and Furious.
Vin Diesel's like this motherfucker.
Fast 10 family.
Wow, I thought I had a family.
Yeah.
So then the Street Profits come out and they try to be funny but fail miserably.
Right.
We want the smoke, and they knock Jimmy and Solo out of the ring.
And then they get fucking smoked.
And we have
You wanted the smoke. Get smoked.
we've got
Yeah.
the Street Profits versus Jimmy Uso and Solo Sikoa. No,
Like,
but this is
again,
different
rematch.
because it's Solo. Because it's Solo, right?
Rematch after
They
rematch
still lose.
after rematch after rematch after rematch.
Who wants to see this match again? Nobody!
Thank you, Kofi.
20-minute match.
Right.
Samoan Spike for the win. After Jimmy and Solo continue the beatdown, and Solo sets up for the ass chair spot on Montez Ford, but Kevin Owens makes the save and hits Solo with a super kick and Jimmy with a stunner.
And then he's gone,
And then he runs away
and
from
he
Solo.
was in a black hoodie.
which is why no
From
one
the
saw
crowd.
him coming.
Correct.
Yeah, that's how it works. Next up, we have, the VIP lounge.
Jeez.
This fucking thing.
Brock Lesnar comes out first, and like, oh my God,
Yeah.
he came out before the host. Can you do that?
Right.
He's so bad.
He has no etiquette at all.
Yeah. MVP gets in the ring after Brock promises not to take him to Suplex City. And MVP's like, well, you're a man of your word, Brock. It's like, when? When has he
Never,
ever been
ever,
a man of his
ever.
word?
Never.
And Brock tells MVP, convince me of this fight. And it's like,
Yeah, hype it up.
I was still in denial at that point. I was like, oh, he's going to be like, convince me of the fight. MVP's going to hype it up. And Brock's going to be like, yeah, I don't think so.
Right. Yeah. And then murder him.
No. So MVP hypes the match. He says the Nigerian giant will conquer the beast, and Brock accepts. And he says we should shake and drink on it. And this went on forever.
Oh, God.
Brock pulls out his flask. MVP's like, whoa, we'll drink some champagne right here. And Brock's like, oh, no. You're drinking from my flask.
From my what?
That I probably pissed in.
Right.
He's got his moonshine. What was it?
White lightning.
White lightning.
That's racist.
That's
It
very
never
racist.
says moonshine, right? I don't
No,
think.
but that's what it is.
No,
right?
I know. I'm saying
Yeah.
Quote,
I was
unquote.
waiting
They
for
didn't
it.
say moonshine.
No.
It's probably a banned word.
Right.
And then he drinks from it. He forces MVP to drink from it.
Well, what was funny is like MVP's like, hey, let's have champagne.
Yeah.
And Brock's like, no, I got this. And MVP wants champagne. And then Brock's like, you're not going to let me drink alone. It's like, if MVP's drinking champagne, he's still drinking.
No, not to Brock. Champagne's not alcohol.
No,
Okay.
it's not.
There's not a.
That's like water.
There's no amount of champagne on earth that could make Brock Lesnar drunk.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Fun fact, I'm the cheapest fucking drunk on champagne.
Oh yeah.
I get super drunk super quick on champagne.
I can't even drink it. Like when you go to a wedding and we told like one sip, I hate the taste of champagne.
Yeah.
Champagne.
Champagne. So yeah, MVP drinks from the flask, but then he accidentally spits it all over Brock's face.
It's too hot for him.
He's like, oh God, this is terrible.
Yeah, I know.
Like turns all the way around to do it.
does.
Yeah.
Like, come on. At least like immediately spit it
Immediately
out.
spit it out.
It reminded me of the much better segment where Stone Cold gives Stacy Keibler a beer, and then she takes a sip and she's like, "Oh God, no,
Ew, yucky."
And then he's like, "Well, you're dead," and he gives her a stunner, and it's a babyface moment because it's Stone Cold.
Right. He actually told her that too. He's like,
He gave
you are dead.
Stacy Keibler a stunner, and the whole place cheered.
Yeah.
That was wrestling 20 years
I think
ago.
it's because she was wearing a skirt. So
Oh, really?
yeah, she's just laying on the ground. Everyone's like, "Wow!"
So of course,
Vagina.
MVP tries to clean up Brock, and Brock's like, "Yeah, I got it. It's fine."
Brock's face turned instantly red.
Yeah.
When
When
this
he
happened.
when he gets angry, he gets red.
Yeah,
He believes it.
he's a red boy.
And of course, he gave MVP an F5, and Brock and Omos at WrestleMania.
Yeah,
You know, I mean,
This could be the worst event in wrestling history.
In the history
Yeah.
of WrestleMania, yes.
it's gonna
Gonna be
make
3 minutes.
It's gonna make Undertaker versus Giant Gonzalez look like a 5-star match.
I know. That's how bad of a match it's going to be.
It's gonna be so
JBL left the company again. He's like, I don't even want to be employed when this match happens.
I mean, we saw Lashley versus Omos. It
Yeah.
sucked. This is gonna suck.
Then we
Yeah.
saw Braun versus Omos, and that
Sucked.
sucked.
We've
Yeah.
seen Omos versus anyone.
and that sucked.
Sucked.
Yeah.
I mean, you could
They were
really.
the suckiest bunch of sucks that ever sucked.
All those matches were the suckiest bunch of sucks
Right.
that ever sucked.
Someone's going to knock their dick in the dirt.
God.
Well, at least we can go pee and get a fresh beer during that match.
Well, you got 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So you better hurry the fuck up.
Yeah, but like at
Well,
least.
plus entrances. All right, you got 6
and,
minutes.
and video packages.
Video packages.
Because you got to know how this monumental
Oh, yeah.
match came to be.
We'll
And then
watch
just
the
go MVP.
entire VIP lounge.
MVP goes, you should fight him. And they go, that's it. All right. Send in the wrestlers.
Yeah. Moving on, we've got Cody Rhodes versus Chad Gable. Otis was looking for Maxine the whole time,
Yeah.
as everyone else was.
By the way, Maxine, LA Knight's sister?
Stepsister.
Kayfabe?
Stepsister.
Is
What are you
still-
doing,
yeah.
step feet?
Still?
Yeah.
Like, you think?
I don't think
Storyline.
it's canon.
No, not canon.
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think
No,
so.
you're in the clear.
He's
She
not
was
Max,
the step, right?
He's not Max 2. No, they never said step.
Oh, they didn't? I was
No.
like, then they were going for the porn.
Right.
Not
Yeah.
done.
I mean, what else could that be?
Right.
So Cody leaves the ring to go help Otis look for Maxine.
Yes.
Right.
And then Otis is like, "What are you doing?" And then he throws Otis over the barricade.
Of course.
In the end, Cody hit Gable with a great Cody cutter.
Like off the top rope.
Well, yeah, that's what he does.
No, but the corner, the turnbuckle.
Yeah.
Usually it's like off an actual rope.
Like a side rope. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good.
No, it was great. It looked beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Gable sold it very well, and then he hits the crossroads for the win.
Which Gable sold better.
No, I mean, look, Gable's a great wrestler, so this is a really good match.
It was.
After Cody says Roman Reigns is going to be on SmackDown this Friday, and I'm excited because I'll be there too.
What?
Yeah. And then later, Kathy Kelly interviews Paul Heyman, who says the tribal chief will confront Cody Rhodes.
Is this
SmackDown.
Cody's first appearance on SmackDown?
I don't know. I mean, since he's been back, I would think
right,
yes.
right, yeah.
But has he been on SmackDown?
No, I think he's only been on Raw.
Maybe. Who cares?
Yeah. True.
Next up, we have Byron Saxon interviewing Baron Corbin backstage.
Oh, poor Baron.
Byron cuts off sad Corbin because he saw Kevin Owens, and KO says, all I want is for the bloodline to fall, and I don't need anyone's help.
He runs over to Kevin. He's like, sorry, Barry. Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
Right. You're here. Say anything.
You're way better than Baron.
It's you.
Yeah.
Next up, we have a new WrestleMania promo video.
Yeah.
We had the Seth Rollins one as the Joker, which was good until Becky showed up as Batgirl.
Sure. Yeah.
And
You talk like this.
Yeah.
that one's amazing compared to this new one.
Right.
We've got Bianca Belair and Montez Ford parroting the movie that's been parodied more than any movie in the history of the fucking world.
Yeah.
Titanic.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And the big joke, she didn't even do the, I could fly or whatever.
I'm the king of the
I'm
world.
the king of the world. She didn't even do that. Montez Ford drops his phone. He's like, oh, poopy. And then that's it.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing.
That's it.
He drops his phone in the ocean. That's the joke.
Right.
That's the punchline for this. So I take it back. Don't make any more.
No.
Because they suck.
Please stop now.
Just stop. Don't even try.
Yeah.
You failed.
The other thing is,
the ones we had when they did it last time, A Few Good Men, the Basic Instinct, Gladiator. They were all amazing.
yeah.
Even like that when Harry Met Sally.
Harry Met Sally, Braveheart.
Yeah.
Those were all so good. This sucks. They're on the Titanic. Oh, I dropped my phone in the ocean. Oh, no, womp womp. Oh, SpaghettiOs.
Also, you would think like when they started with the Joker, okay, a newer movie, they're gonna parody newer movies.
Yeah.
The Titanic. Okay.
Right.
All right.
That was awful. Can't wait to see what's next. Next up, we have Asuka.
Can wait to see what's next.
Can wait.
Yeah.
We've got Asuka versus Carmella, and Carmella taps the Asuka lock, whatever.
Yep.
Then she calls out Belair, and Belair says, we're going to tear the house down at WrestleMania. You can't have WrestleMania without the EST. That's Belair. She says the same thing week in, week out.
Yep.
Correct.
She's so boring right now, and it's because they really aren't doing anything with her. I mean, the Becky storyline was really good, so they have to try to make this interesting with Asuka, and it still isn't.
Yeah.
Carmella pushes Asuka into Belair, and that's it.
Yeah.
So what the fuck are they doing? Is
Asuka's-
Carmella getting added to this match?
No, Carmella's going to fight Bianca next week.
Oh, okay. Great.
They had to set that up.
Hasn't that already happened a million times?
Probably.
Next up, we've got Piper Niven versus Candice LeRae, with Nikki Cross being creepy, and Candice ended up winning with a roll up.
Hey, imagine that.
And she also fingered Piper while doing it. If you noticed,
Well, she had to keep her down.
She gave
somehow.
her after she got off, she rubbed her pussy. It was fucking weird. She got a little finger in there. So
right, Leo DiCaprio's at home watching hey.
I wonder if Sanity's gonna be I wonder if Sanity is gonna be a Raw after Mania. It has to be that.
Yeah.
The Raw after Mania they'll return.
Sure.
Because if they return now, it's not like they're gonna have a Mania match.
No, of course not. No, I think they're booked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Raw after, perfect.
Next up, we have Miz TV, and this usually sucks. This was surprisingly good this time, but not because of the Miz.
Right.
Correct.
Miz revealed, he's like, oh, who's going to be the new host of WrestleMania? And unless you're 2 years old, of course it's the Miz.
Right.
Right.
Because otherwise they would have promoted this coming out of the break. When we get back, Miz announces who the host will be. They want you to stick around.
Yeah.
But you knew it wasn't going to be
And
anybody.
that was the present that Maurice gave Miz last week.
asking.
So she blew Vince.
No, Pierce.
She blew Pierce.
It won't be as good as Vince.
Oh, and then Pierce blew Vince.
Well, that's a Monday.
Right. While he still had Maurice's lipstick.
It's kind of the same thing, Vince.
I'm going to call you. Here, put on this wig, Adam. I'm going to call you Maurice.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was the big gift. So I got to remember to put on the scorecard who will beat up The Miz at WrestleMania.
Correct.
Like who will interrupt The Miz and beat him up. And
Yeah.
And I would say the same guys last year. They didn't do anything with him.
Hulk Hogan.
I got it wrong. No, the Olympic champion.
Oh, Gable Steveson.
That's who did it last year. We said who's going to beat up Elias, I think.
Yeah,
Something like
that's
that.
right.
And it was Gable Steveson.
Yeah.
And you both got it.
Did he
I
beat
didn't
up
get it.
Elias?
He beat up
Not
whoever,
Elias.
whoever we said.
Right.
There was somebody. And we're like, who's going to beat him up?
Right.
And I didn't get it right.
I forgot who.
And
he
they
beat
didn't
up.
do anything with him, so I guess that'll just happen again.
The Miz?
Oh my God, was it?
I don't know. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, he did beat up someone. That's true.
Are you looking for a Mania?
Well, you just never know.
I don't
It was
think
a year
so. I
ago,
don't think
but
it's gonna be there.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter. Yeah, that's all he does.
That's all he does.
I mean, apparently, the reports were that he's been so bad.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, also he went back to college after.
Oh, that's
so he's gonna defend the championship another year.
Yeah.
Or I guess he's in the middle of that. I don't know.
Was it Shoosh?
Oh yeah,
Was it him?
that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chad Gable.
Yes. So anyway, Seth Rollins comes out. He tells Miz, let's give Logan Paul a call, and Miz says no. And I guess we're supposed to forget that, like they're not friends anymore.
Right.
Miz and Paul.
Yeah, but he said when even Logan answered, he goes, "Miz, stop calling me."
Right.
Yeah.
That's how he answers.
So he calls Seth a goofball in a stupid jacket. So Seth gives him a super kick. And then he grabs Miz's phone and holds it to Miz's face and opens his eyelids to unlock it. That was funny.
Well,
Yeah.
what I noticed is, so when you unlock,
yeah.
There's no sound. But when you lock it, there's a sound.
Well, there
so
is
when
a
he
setting-
unlocked it, they played a sound.
Well, there is a setting that when you unlock it, it makes a sound.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But no, what's even more impressive is that Miz's phone was connected to their audio board via Bluetooth.
Correct.
Because you really heard it. And then he calls them and it's all in the production audio. And Seth FaceTimes Logan Paul and asks him, "Hey, man, how's your brother doing?" And that was pretty great.
Yeah.
Because Jake Paul lost to Tommy Fury the night before.
Like via decision or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
I did not watch it. Jake Paul knocked Tommy Fury down once, but that was just one round and one knockdown.
I had it tied until that moment, and then he knocks him down. So he should have won.
Okay.
I watched the whole fight, and I've scored boxing before, and have gotten pretty accurate with the experts. It's just a weird fight. Like, I don't know. It was,
Maybe the judges were like, for the sake of boxing, we have
Fuck
to
you.
have the real boxer win.
Maybe, but I think as much as I've always hated the Pauls, like Jake Paul has brought interest to boxing. And this was the first real professional fight for Jake Paul, like where he's with
He's
a real
actually
boxer.
fighting a boxer,
Right.
yeah. I mean, his fights have sucked. I've seen some of them. I mean, it's celebrity
It's
boxing.
an overhyped, yeah, of course.
He's got a great fucking. He can
can
knock some
promote.
people out. He's fucking strong, but no. So, or maybe they also did it to set up the rematch because they're gonna have a rematch now.
Of course.
But whatever.
They'll make even more with that.
Of course.
Because it was a really good fight. It was a good fight.
So Seth invites Logan Paul to show up to Raw next week, and Logan accepts, and Seth says, "Bye-bye, bitch," and hangs up on him. And then he gives Miz a curb stomp for good measure.
Sure.
Why not?
Always happy to see that.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Kathy Kelly interviewing Austin Theory backstage. He once again teases John Cena appearing on Raw next week, and he says, "I'm going to give Cena all the respect he deserves, but he better give me the same treatment."
No.
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 All right.
Go fuck yourself.
Exactly.
Can't believe. Oh, that's another one. Theory versus Cena, or did you
I
have
had
that one?
I had
Okay,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
And Theory beats Cena at WrestleMania.
You think?
Yeah,
You son of a bitch.
these guys
Bite
are still
your tongue.
these guys are still in denial over here.
No,
Cena's like, "I'm gonna take the U.S. title to my next movie set."
No, I don't think he'll be for the title.
What do you mean? He's got the belt. He's
Yeah.
gonna lose it?
Sure.
Okay. If he was gonna lose it, why not lose it to Edge?
Because Edge is too big for that title.
Okay. And Cena's not?
Not as a part timer. I don't know either, Andrew. I just don't like the sound of Theory beating Cena because he's not ready.
That's the whole point, though, about this match. The whole point is to put Theory over. Look, he's awesome. He beat John Cena. That's the whole point.
Okay.
Yeah. The prototype versus the new prototype.
Yeah. Anyways, we've got Bobby Lashley versus Elias. I don't know why this was necessary because Lashley easily destroyed Elias.
Right.
Just like everyone.
Yeah.
We got Rick Boogs still taking notes backstage. Whatever.
Right.
Elias.
At least he was kind of looking at the TV.
What does his notes say? Don't be Elias. All right. I got it. Got
it. Yeah. Don't get yourself over because then Vince will destroy your career.
Yeah.
It just says, all his notes say is no music gimmicks.
Yeah.
They never work. Ever.
Right.
Throws his guitar.
Maybe the
in
Honky
garbage.
Tonk Man was the most successful of all time.
It also says don't try to lift two guys at the same time at WrestleMania.
Right.
Oh, true.
Right. Yes.
So Elias got a little offense in, but Lashley dominated soon after, one with the spear and the hurt lock. And then after the match, Lashley grabs the mic.
No. I'm not in a good mood right now.
I'm not in a good mood right now.
I'm no good mood.
Because I own Brock Lesnar at the Elimination Chamber.
Elimination Chamber.
And instead of Brock tapping out to the hurt lock, he resorted to a low blow.
Oh, whoa.
So I won the match, but I wanted more.
He's so unconvincing.
And for proving my dominance over Brock Lesnar,
Proving my dominance.
Oh, he's drunk.
I get Bray Wyatt playing these little kid games.
Well, then he's always drunk.
Whose secret is it? Who knocks on the door?
Whose secret is
I
it?
don't play. Little
The whole thing was, can you keep a secret? And Bobby's like, these games. Whose secret is it? What?
kid games. Because I'm the almighty Bobby Lashley. So Bray Wyatt.
Bray Wyatt?
Keep my name out of your mouth.
Will Smith?
Or I will hurt you.
Braun Strowman.
Or I will hurt your mouth.
Next Sunday, I'm going to be the first man. Oh, no.
Keep my name out your mouth. Like, that's all pro wrestling is putting
all.
people's names in other mouths.
Correct.
Tell me more.
And if you want to push, you got to put Vince's something in your mouth.
Yes.
Jesus.
So, yeah, this is why Lashley had MVP as a manager to talk for him. And it worked.
It was
As
fine.
much as we didn't like Lashley, the Hurt Business worked.
The Hurt Business worked.
They've been teasing the Hurt Business. What's happening?
What is happening? Seriously. Is this you see all the marks online saying, oh, the Wyatt 6 versus the Hurt Business, that's what this will turn into.
Yeah.
Either by WrestleMania or during the match.
Yeah.
And then you see Bray in his funhouse. He talks, even before what we're about to talk about.
Yeah.
He has himself looking at himself. Like, is the Wyatt 6 just going to be him in 6 different characters or something?
Yeah.
They make it seem like they're all him.
Well, I mean, you still have Alexa who hasn't been here.
Yeah.
You still have Liv who's smiling when she passes out.
Right.
Obviously you've got Uncle Touchy, Uncle Saudi, Uncle whoever,
Uncle Saudi,
Uncle Bowie.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would still have Bray versus Lashley at Mania, and then maybe the next pay-per-view Backlash you could do Hurt Business versus Wyatt's stable.
Sure.
But you'd still have to do that. I mean, this could just be Vince McMahon going like, no, we're not doing the Hurt Business. I got rid of them for a reason.
Yeah.
I'm a genius.
They hurt business.
Yes, right. Vince, you should love the Hurt Business because like them, you hurt business. Like, that's right. We're going to sell the company for this $10 trillion. $10 trillion?
Company's only got room for one person to hurt business.
Yeah. $10 trillion is the asking price. Vince, no. I don't know. Oh. What do you mean? The Saudis will do it. It's like, that's true, but we don't want the Saudis to do it. No, please.
Well, maybe you don't.
Yeah.
People don't really know what the Hurt Business means. It's the business of paying all these fucking bitches for not shutting their yappers.
It hurts.
It hurts.
Yeah. So Lashley starts walking to the back, and then Bray appears in the Titantron, and he does the Muscle Man dance. It's been a long time since
With like
we've seen
clips
that.
of Lashley in there. I thought that
Long
was
time.
funny.
It was really good.
And they didn't remake the Muscle Man dance video. It's the same exact video of Bray. Like, I remember everything. It's like it's burnt in my brain. Obviously, they added the Lashley stuff, but they didn't refilm anything with Bray Wyatt there.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing. But yeah, I like the Muscle Man dance. It was nice. And then he says you should run, and Lashley frowns and walks to the back. Whatever. I can't believe that's the fucking match.
I know.
Backstage, Chelsea Green bitches to Adam Pearce. And then Carmella walks up and bitches to Adam Pearce. And then Adam Pearce fakes a phone call and walks away. And then Chelsea and Carmella start becoming friends. So I guess that's a new shitty tag team.
All right,
Well-
we're up to 2.
Yeah.
You need a lot of shitty tag teams to lose to Becky and Lita or whoever else is going to maybe hold these titles someday.
Or they're going to fight Asuka and Belair, and then Asuka will accidentally spit in Belair's face, and Belair's like, what the fuck? And then Asuka's like, whatever.
Tag team.
Tag team. Next up, we've got Johnny Gargano versus Otis. This match happened because Maxine told Otis that she wants to see him in action.
Okay.
He gets
Also-
all the hot bitches.
Yeah. Also, backstage before the match, the Judgment Day randomly decided to bully Johnny. So we've got Balor versus Gargano set for next week, which, that sounds great, but we've seen it in NXT.
Yep.
And I'm sure it's going to be better in NXT than whatever they do next week.
Yeah,
Right,
plus
right.
shitty Balor's going to go over.
Of course. As for this match, did you notice Gargano's gear?
I got a
It was
little
black.
bit black and green.
It was green and yellow, the trunks, and then the boots. It was
really?
Ninja Turtles.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It was Ninja Turtle colors and everything. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
Huh.
Interesting. So yeah, Massey grabbed Johnny outside the ring, but Dexter Lumis appeared behind the barricade to grab him, and Johnny wins with one final beat. He beats Otis.
Awesome.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a win.
This was also a match where I was like, neither one of these guys can lose right now because they're both kind of being pushed a little bit. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, is Johnny even going to have a match at Mania?
Probably not. Is
I would
Otis?
say no. No.
No.
Yeah, and the Dexter Lumis just behind the barricade, like, oh yeah, he's still here. Remember him?
Remember
Right.
this guy?
Oh,
It's
that
just
guy.
like,
Dexter will definitely have a
nothing
Mania
really
match.
matters. Dexter? Yeah.
That's true.
So I don't know. I mean,
It'll
yeah,
be Gargano and Dexter versus Alpha Cat.
it just goes to show you if you're even like kind of with maximum male models, you're gonna job.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
Otis.
Welcome to jobbing.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to jobbing.
Yeah.
Well, they were tag champs for a month.
Yeah.
Finally, for the main event, we have Becky and Lita versus Damage Control for the women tag titles. This was pretty much the only good thing on the show.
Yeah.
I really like the ending, but also Dakota Kai is fine despite being in crutches 7 days earlier.
Right. Something tells me she was faking it.
She's okay.
All the dirt sheets thought it was legit. Whatever. By the way, we're back to wrestlers coming out and waiting in the ring during the commercial break.
Yeah. Just stand there.
Just hear his laugh. That's weird. They used to do that. That sucks. They used to do that. You see her.
Oh shit, this thing's on. I'm a genius.
Oh my God. You have a Vince mic.
He has a live mic.
You know what they'll have to do? Triple H will have to pull a Batman on Danny DeVito's Penguin. You know, like,
I burned this fucking company. I played these fucking fans like a harp from hell.
Some
And
like
I just sodomized Chad Gable backstage just for the fuck of it.
he fires some crew member because he's such a dick. The crew member's like, I'm gonna mic him and I'm gonna turn it on. I don't have to show you this here. You hear little things like,
Are you new here? Come here, sweetie. What's your name? What's your name? Have you ever
I'm Maxine.
have you ever heard of an NDA?
What's that?
Perfect. Do you know any lawyers? I can smell your cunt.
Jesus. Yeah. I mean, let's hope so.
let's hope this
What, that he can smell it?
What? No. Anyways, Io hit a springboard moonsault to Becky outside the ring. Becky was reaching for a tag, so Bayley slid in a belt to distract the ref while she pulled Lita off the apron. Very nice. And then the music hits,
Yep.
And it's Trish Stratus.
Whoa.
Hold on. She laughed at the beginning, right? And the music hits.
Yeah. So Trish tackles Becky and then gives Lita a big hug. And I really love this ending because Io has the same finisher as Lita.
Right.
Lita goes for the moonsault on Lita, but Lita moves, gives her a twist of fate. Then Lita gets on the top rope. Bayley hops on the apron. Trish pulls her off. Then Dakota hops on the apron. Becky puts her in the disarmor. And then Lita hits Io with the Lita salt for the win. And new tag team champions.
And new. Yeah.
I thought it was a really cool ending to a shitty episode of Raw.
When was the last time like titles changed hands on Raw?
On just TV.
Yeah.
That's not a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Honestly, I didn't think it was going to go this way. So I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it was cool.
Okay.
After Raw went off the air, Seth Rollins came out to
I saw
celebrate
that.
with them.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was cool. Becky jumped on him and everything.
He still was a douche, though.
Well, yeah, I mean,
No, I'm just kidding.
but yeah, I mean, really just a couple segments, 2 bad shows again. And like WrestleMania is right around the corner. Yeah.
And they're just giving us matches that we don't want. Now you got to hype that. Hype Finn Edge. Go ahead, try. It's not going to happen. Unless it's the demon. But even the demon's like, wait, Evil Demon? Have we ever seen Evil Demon?
No.
And you can't, what does he lose to Edge?
And he can't be Evil Demon because he's the demon's too over anyway.
Right.
Right.
That's why I'm thinking it's got to be a retirement match because Edge came back. He did what he wanted to do. Now his kids are that age where they want him home every day. And maybe that's it. It's his retirement match. Come on, losing to the demon, there's worse fates than that.
Sure, but putting over Judgment Day in the process.
Right. He's got a point.
But at WrestleMania,
I don't
like
think-
faces and heels are kind of blurred sometimes.
I think Edge is not, no disrespect to Balor, but his character sucks ass right now. Like, that's going to be Edge's last match, Balor.
But I think he's a guy, like a good man. He's an up and comer. You know what I mean? I don't know.
We'll see. I think Edge signs like a 1-year deal or something.
I just want something to happen. I just don't want to see
course.
this plain match again.
No,
Right.
well,
Again.
Well, apparently it was they were gonna have a Hell in a Cell at the Rumble, but then Edge had he's in some movie or TV show, so he couldn't like be there for the to build the match. So that's why he had a surprise return at the Rumble. I think for sure it'll be Hell in a Cell.
Oh,
at Mania.
That could be cool.
And if you do it, then you kind of have to do the fucking demon
Yeah.
for Hell in a Cell match.
sure.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
But they probably won't.
Because hell.
Because hell
And demons.
Yeah. All right, let's give some awards. Who did you have for worst dressed?
I had Marseille.
I also had Marseille. Andrew?
You know, I had Marseille, and I watched SmackDown after.
Oh.
Charlotte Flair's face.
Ooh.
Her face was worst dressed.
Another. She went under the knife again.
I know.
This is the 10th time. She's gone under the knife as many times as she's had titles.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's awful.
Yeah, it's starting
It's
to look weird.
unrecognizable.
Yeah.
It's so bad and puffy and fake. It's disgusting.
It's sad. Like, you're so cute and young. What are you doing back
Yeah.
in the day? Making it worse.
It's fucked up. Best dressed?
I had Trish.
Trish,
Trish
okay.
looked great.
I had
yeah.
Maxine when they zoomed in on her legs. Okay.
I got Kathy Kelly.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
me, Joe.
Right.
That was me all along.
Worst acting.
I actually had Dominic.
They're both so
Both
bad.
so bad.
Yeah.
I think Dominic is a better actor than Lashley at this point.
No, he is. I mean, Lashley can't even get out a complete sentence.
Lashley looks like he's about to shit his pants. He's so nervous on the mic.
I think the best Dominic's ever done was against Charlotte. Now I'm not setting,
Yeah,
you know,
no.
it's like the tallest
Still a
midget.
3
right?
out of
Yeah.
10.
Right. But I think that was the best we've ever seen him.
Yeah.
So I'll give it to Lashley.
Lashley's like, oh, whose secret is it?
Right.
Best acting?
I had Sammy.
Sammy.
Sweep it.
Yeah, that's easy. Worst comments?
Taste the rainbow.
Taste the rainbow.
I had coming out of a commercial. You guys know what time it is. All rise for the Judgment Day.
Yeah, that was one of their like shitty backstage.
Yeah.
What? All rise for the Judgment Day? What the fuck is this?
Well, that's what he's always said. Even with fucking Edge, he would say it.
But like he's acting like well, I'm waiting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And you're backstage.
You're backstage. Yeah.
Best comment?
Mine was from Corey Graves when Johnny was on the outside and Maxine was there. Corey yelled at him, "Get in the ring, you pervert!" That was pretty
good.
funny.
I had Heyman was being interviewed by Kathy Kelly.
Kayla? Oh, Kathy?
Was it? No, Kayla. And she goes, "Don't mean to interrupt you," and blah blah blah. And he goes, she goes, "I don't mean to disrespect you." Blah blah. He goes, "Why would I feel disrespected in front of millions on live TV?"
Right.
I laughed when he said that.
I had Seth asking Logan Paul, "How's your brother doing?" Like that.
Burn.
Yeah. Worst match?
I'm gonna say Shayna and Natalia.
That is
Yes.
correct.
Sweep it.
Thank you.
Super slow-mo?
Thank you.
The 6-man SmackDown tag.
I had Lashley, Elias, whatever.
I had the Street Profits.
Yeah.
I mean,
Real
why?
slow.
And then best match?
Cody Gable.
Cody Gable.
Yeah, LA Knight, Kofi wasn't horrible. It just went on a little bit too long. And it's almost hard to go against the women's tag because they actually changed titles and Lita
That's
wrestled.
true. Yeah.
So I think I'm going to go with the women's title match.
Yeah. Worst move?
Worst move.
Was it the roll up with the
finger
the
roll up?
pussy swipe?
Yeah, maybe.
Jesus,
Let's
yeah.
go with that.
Yeah,
right.
Sweep it?
The shocker roll up.
Sweep it.
Never failed.
Pinned her.
No, actually, we have audio of that when she pinned her.
Oh,
There it is. Sounds familiar.
doesn't. Sound,
my God, we
Doesn't
should've-
sound as Scottish though.
We should have bet on Nia Jax. I guess it was a one-off.
Yeah.
A fucking one-off. And they made a shirt for her.
Yeah.
Really?
Nia's back.
Yeah.
No, she's not.
No.
No.
She's not.
Nia's gone. New shirt on sale today.
It's the Sammy shirt where it's X'd out and it shows a tape over it.
Yeah.
So it's gone.
And it's just her walking away.
Yeah.
Best move?
The Cody Cutter.
I had the Cody Cutter. I couldn't think of anything else, yeah.
That was great, but I went with the lead assault because of the situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Situation.
Worst moment or segment?
Dom and Charlotte.
Dom and Charlotte. Fuck.
I mean, that was awful. Yeah, that deserves it.
It's awful.
But Brock accepting the Omos match just pissed me the fuck off.
Yeah.
So I'm going with the VIP lounge.
We kind of.
Okay.
Yeah. Once they did it last week, though, we kind of knew.
I know, but him saying it now, it's like, fuck.
Right.
Best moment or segment?
Becky, Lita, and Trish in the ring celebrating.
Trish coming
Trish's
out.
music.
Helping Becky and Lita win. That was great.
Great.
Yeah.
It's
Great ending.
It's great. It's great. It's great.
Scrape.
Scrape.
All right, on to breaking news. So WWE was bragging on Raw that the tickets for Money in the Bank at London's O2 Arena sold out. Alex McCarthy of Daily Mail said they sold out in under a minute.
Yeah. That's
And at
fucking
one point,
crazy.
there were 30,000 fans in the queue on Ticketmaster.
Wow.
Well, I mean, imagine there's only 1 or 2 events a year in the U.S. I mean, Eric would fucking be there, right?
Only one pay-per-view.
And imagine
Yeah.
our country was the size of Texas.
Oh, yeah.
You'd be there.
Yeah.
You'd go to all the events.
Yeah,
Sure.
exactly.
When is that? May?
No.
Like June.
June
Oh,
or
they do it in
July.
June?
Yeah, June or July.
Well, SummerSlam's August, and this is their
Beginning of August.
5th biggest pay-per-view now, right?
I think so.
Is it? Because last year, SummerSlam was what, July 31st or July 30th or something?
Right,
but
right.
yeah, it's usually
Right.
June or July. I think July, though.
Remember when they totally jumped the shark and we're going to have Money in the Bank at the fucking football arena where they had SummerSlam?
Yeah.
They ended up changing that, right?
No, that was last year.
No, they changed it to like MGM, right?
Oh, that's right, because they didn't sell tickets.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah,
They
yeah,
sold
yeah.
like 10 tickets
10.
yeah, for a football
Also,
stadium.
49ers tight end George Kittle told TMZ Sports that he's open to working with WWE when he retires from the NFL.
That makes sense. He'd be awesome.
So, Kittle versus Gronk at WrestleMania?
Yes. And Kittle goes over.
Eric looks excited.
Kittle versus Gronk versus Logan Paul for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship.
Probably.
Oh, no. Celebrity
Universal
Wrestling
Celebrity Championship.
Entertainment.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember Gronk was the 24/7 champion.
Yeah, he did that jump off that thing.
Imagine when they buy it. Thank you for giving us the opportunity, Vince, to buy your company. We would like to announce the new champions. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Logan Paul, champion.
Of what? I don't know. We'll figure that.
Ultimate Warrior Intercontinental Champion.
Did you find them yet? They'll just change all the
Right.
scripts. They don't care.
Right.
And then we will have we're bringing back the 24/7 title just for the women, and whoever holds it will be tortured for 24 hours, 7 days a week. 24/7 torture for that champion.
Yes.
For that piece of shit bitch.
And it's funny because Dana Brooke is like, I'll do it. She said
She wants to be a
she'll
champion.
still do it.
Yeah.
TV time.
Yes, of course.
Once we let her out of the cage, of course. All right. That's all for news. So on to rumors. Rumors!
Kevin Owens wins back the Universal title?
Maybe.
Balor Club to finally get a second member?
Too sweet.
Brock Lesnar willingly works a full schedule?
No chance.
Next year's WrestleMania will be in Saudi Arabia?
Confirmed! So wrestling news. Don't look. Don't peek, Eric.
Jesus.
Jeez. Spoiler alert.
Holding
Yeah.
his eye.
WrestlingNews.co reports that Triple H wants a smaller card at WrestleMania.
Good for him.
Now, we've got how many matches?
11, I think, or 12. 12.
So, I mean,
That's it.
That's 6 matches a night.
Yeah.
That's
But-
not a smaller card.
But what was it? I believe it was 7 or 8 a night last year, wasn't it?
No.
I think so.
No. No way.
I'll look it up. Keep going.
Here we go.
Keep going.
I think it was 6 a night.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it makes sense with the shorter pay-per-views that we've had lately and how NXT takeovers were only 5 matches and 3 hours max, you know.
Yeah.
I'm hoping one day it goes back to one night, WrestleMania.
Yeah.
All right, what do we got? 4, 5, 6.
7 the first night, 9 the second night.
So basically 8 and 8.
Yeah. So I'm
yeah,
saying
I guess.
6 and 6 I'll take.
Because of McMahon and
Yeah.
McAfee.
Oh, they counted
Sure.
that, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that'll be a little better, I guess. We'll see. Also, Dave Meltzer reports that Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks will get big money offers from WWE when their AEW contracts are up. And we heard the rumor about Omega. Like, I could see Omega going to WWE, but would Triple H or Vince really want the Young Bucks wrestling style on their show?
No.
I can't see that happen.
Right.
No, and they've shit on him.
They
I
walk
would
up
say,
to
fuck off. I really
They
would.
walk up to Vince and like, hey, we got this great idea. You know, it starts like a basketball match.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out.
You know what? And Vince is like, that's incredible. I have the Viking Raiders and the Street Profits play basketball.
Yeah.
Oh my God, maybe it's a perfect match.
Maybe it is.
Jesus. Or he would just sign them and not use them just to keep them off of AEW.
Yeah.
Yeah. Out of the indies.
Since their fans like them. Although the Young Bucks are ratings poison for AEW.
Yeah.
But they still put them on the show. Also, multiple sites are reporting that WWE is doing a King and Queen of the Ring pay-per-view in Saudi Arabia on May 27th.
Wow.
So, like, last year they had the finals, but it wasn't the King of the Ring pay-per-view. This is like kind of saying that it's going to be a whole pay-per-view. I'm not
I like
so
the
sure about
tournament style. I like
Yeah,
when they've
right.
done the whole tournament in one
Yeah.
night, like WrestleMania 4.
Or most of the tournament.
But this is just a rumor as of this point?
Yeah, it sure seems like there's going to be a Saudi Arabia pay-per-view that day.
I feel like
May
they are
27th.
overdue.
They absolutely are. Usually it's in February or March.
Yeah.
So
But soon every month,
that's right. Every day.
every day of pay.
Also, Fightful says Trish Stratus will turn on Lita and Becky and team up with Bayley to take them on at WrestleMania.
What?
Yeah,
Come on.
sure.
Come on.
I think if that's true, then you also add Shayna and Ronda. You know,
It doesn't-
I don't think it's a 3-on-3 match anymore because Lita and Becky have the belts. Ronda and Shayna are certainly going after the tag belts at Mania. So that's why I think it's at the very least it's going to be a 2-on-2-on-2. It's going to be a triple threat for the tag titles.
Ronda and Shayna are feuding with Natalia.
Yeah, I don't
No,
know if
they're
they're
not.
guaranteed.
They're squashing Natalia.
I don't think they're guaranteed a WrestleMania match. Shayna and
Ronda Rousey is not going to fight at WrestleMania.
I don't know.
Of course she is.
Right.
You know, that's where all the celebrities go.
Yeah, true.
So we'll see what happens there. But that's all I've got for rumors. So trivia time.
Sure. Since Roman Reigns has been Universal Champion.
Universal.
Yes.
Okay.
So how, like,
See,
900 days?
He tried to trick us. Yeah.
I'm
just kidding.
No, listen to the question. You understand. There have been 6 other, not including Roman's one of them. There have been 6 other WWE champions in that span. Can you name them all? Just work together. Make it fast.
Well, during his reign.
During his reign, there have been 7, counting him.
Right.
WWE champions.
Brock Lesnar.
Brock.
Miz.
Miz is correct.
Bobby Lashley.
Yep.
Big E.
Big E, good.
Drew.
That's 5.
Yep.
So one more.
This is. I thought this might be hard. Real hard.
Drew beat Brock at COVID Mania. Well, no, that wasn't since then.
Yeah.
No.
Confer? No. Confer.
No. Oh.
Yeah. No.
Who did? Okay.
Work through
Lashley beat Drew. And then Big E beat Lashley, or Miz beat Drew, then blah, 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 whatever, Lashley, and then Big E beat Lashley. Who beat Big E? It was Lesnar.
Lesnar
Right?
beat Big E. I mean, Lesnar beat Big E.
In the Fatal 5-Way.
Yeah.
And then
It's before all
Lashley. It's before all that. I don't know.
It was late 2020. It's funny
It
because
was late 2020.
who did Drew?
Oh, I know it. Randy Orton.
Got it.
Yeah. Okay. That's right. Because Drew dropped it for like one pay-per-view and then beat Orton back.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Oh no, that's right. Drew won it back from him on Raw.
Yeah.
That's when he had the sword with the fire, and we were like, "Oh, that's a cool entrance."
Because they started
Raw.
doing
Don't do it every week.
They
Right.
started doing like the crowd screens.
Yeah.
They're like,
There you
oh,
go.
that's just like a real crowd.
Yeah. It's exactly the same.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alrighty then. All right. Fan questions. Zach Wilson is garbage. Weekly non-wrestling question that might or might not piss Eric off. Pushfire Berry, Reese's Cups, Snickers, Kit Kats.
Oh.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Push Reese's Cups.
Yes.
Berry Snickers. Fire Kit Kats.
No.
Oh man.
No.
What?
Push Reese's, Berry Kit Kats, fire the fuck out of Snickers.
Fuck you.
Snickers doesn't even belong in the conversation of Reese's and Kit Kat.
Snickers. I'm just gonna go with the single ones, like the little ones. Bites. But that makes the peanut butter cup even better though when it's little. I love the Snicker. I would push the Snicker, bury the Kit Kat, fire the Reese's.
What?
Because I've had so many Reese's in my life. So many.
You guys are both wrong.
God.
Is it the white Kit Kat?
It's whatever you want.
Then
You know
push
what?
the white Kit Kat.
I think this podcast is done.
It's over.
That's it.
You've solved the way to beat
The
us.
white Reese's. Oh.
Ew.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah,
really
you're
good.
fucking racist. Alan Kimmett,
Can't believe you said
Pushfire Berry Whale Tail Edition.
Oh.
Lita, Carmella, Asuka. I think in that order.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's in that order.
It is.
It is.
Done.
I mean, you can't,
Don't even touch it.
Of course. Justin Stewart, do you think it's possible that Sami Zayn would never become world champion just in case the Saudis buy WWE?
That's probably it.
Look, if they were gonna make him the champion, they would
now?
do it now.
Yeah.
Right.
And they're not gonna, so that means they're never gonna. So you gotta unfortunately get that out of your head. It's not gonna happen.
Sad
Probably not.
face.
Yeah.
Single tear.
Dashing Dan, putting the whole WrestleZania thing aside, is Cody really the right guy to dethrone Roman Reigns? Using your bracket scoring system, he's not that special. Also, do you guys get a genuine sense of over-entitlement from him? I do. For me, he's always been meh. I mean, in AEW, he was very douchey.
He was.
Yeah.
And entitled and the whole thing, you know,
Right.
with his wife.
He's got like that scrappy up and comer feel in WWE now. Because you think of when you last saw him as Stardust, he's completely reinvented himself.
Yeah. And the change of scenery has really helped, obviously.
Yeah,
he's not a
definitely.
total douche on the mic anymore.
Correct.
Right.
But no, of course, Sammy. Of course, Sammy's the right choice. But It's not happening. Bobby the Mark Soydam, what's your take on the shorter Mania card? Mania 21, for example, had 8 matches. If you ain't good enough, get better. I mean, yeah. That's like TakeOver, 5 matches.
Right. No participation trophies.
Exactly.
You know?
No more fucking battle royals for nothing, for a fucking trophy that you're just
that someone carries around for 2 weeks.
Again,
and then it's gone.
Take out Omos, take out Lashley. There's Bray versus Brock.
Yeah.
I mean, like you could do this all throughout the card. And
Right.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And not have all these matches.
Take out Finn, take out Theory, Cena versus Edge.
I've seen it.
You want to see that again?
Sure.
199 Big T. Hey guys, no question this week. Just wanted to thank y'all for the Lord's work.
Absolutely.
I don't watch Raw. I get it. See, right?
I don't watch Raw.
I don't watch Raw, SmackDown, AEW, but I listen to y'all religiously. By far the best wrestling podcast out there, hands down. How'd you know? Wow. Thank you. The Rizzler, Corbin versus Charlotte. Who had more gimmick changes versus plastic surgery?
Ooh, wow. I still think it's Charlotte.
It's Charlotte. Barely.
Just by a hair.
Jake Baker,
That was
Pushfire Berry, Cody isms. What do you guys want to talk about?
Fire that.
And then blading. I don't know if that's how that's a Cody ism. And then reminding everyone that his dad is Dusty Rhodes.
I mean, I like.
Push blading, Barry reminding everyone, and then fire.
Yeah.
So
I
what do you
mean,
wanna
his
talk
story
about?
of winning the title is all about his dad, and that's what makes it good.
Right.
That's
I'm
not
gonna
what there's-
win this. I'm gonna win the title for because my dad never did.
Let's make it that.
Mitchell, I know everybody is asking the same question for the last few months, but on this day, who should take the titles from Roman Reigns? I love Cody, but I don't think he should be the one. His return is too fresh. He didn't do much except fight Seth Rollins. Well, again, if it wasn't for Sammy getting himself way over,
Yeah.
but
I was on board when Cody first came back and talked about it, and then the rumors of the Wind Eagle and all that kind of stuff.
yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean,
I was
would
in on
be-
it until
would be sick.
Sammy became amazing.
Yeah, I'm Ed. It's what I do. If the only way you could bang a WWE women's wrestler would to accept a condition, would you fuck Mandy Rose, but have JR in the corner of the room giving commentary on your fucking?
I don't know if I can
Absolutely.
do that. I don't know if I can do that.
Fuck Tori Wilson in her prime while Ric Flair is strutting back and forth saying, "Get it, boy, woo!"
Maybe that.
I could do that.
I could do that.
Fuck Zelina Vega while Vicky Guerrero is yelling, "Excuse me."
What? That's a threesome.
What?
That's a threesome. 2 women. I'm just kidding.
I would not want anyone else in the room, but if that's the only way I could fuck, well, you did this. You did this
Right.
to yourself.
Yeah. I could do all. I could do all 3.
He says the only way I could fuck Mandy, and JR agrees to stay put and bring some barbecue sauce for me and Mandy to use.
Put on that
I'm
butt.
DTF.
Wow. Thank you for that.
Yeah. So which one?
Which one? I'm going to go Vicky
I
because
told you
it's
I do all 3.
2 women.
I don't think you're doing Vicky though.
No, but I mean, she's there.
She's ugly.
You want Rick in the room?
Sure.
You want JR in there? No, Andrew pulls out his dick, my God.
I would be laughing. That'd be hilarious.
Right.
Can't fuck
My
if you're
God,
laughing.
what a dick!
Those are balls we did not
God, she's broken in half.
we did not expect those balls.
That's the biggest cock I've ever seen on a man.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
I saw Nyla Rose's dick last week. Todd Fricker, F, Mary, Kill, what they look like now. Lita, Kelly, Maurice.
Oh God, that's a tough matchup for Lita on that one. I would say Kelly is still fucking amazing. Maurice is second, Lita third.
You know, I would fuck Lita, marry Maurice, kill Kelly.
Oh yeah, we're killing someone. You would kill Kelly?
I would.
What?
Lana?
Yeah, I mean, in their prime, Lita would be number 1, but
I mean, I saw Lita up close of
fuck
Rumble
Maurice, Mary,
Rumble
Kelly.
weekend. She still looks great.
You know, I might fuck
does.
Kelly and marry Lita because she seems cool, and then I'd kill Maurice. Like you married the Miz. Like, come on.
Sure. And I mean, Lita fucked CM Punk, Edge, Matt Hardy. So you have all those guys to taste. I'm Raj.
Well, how my dick taste?
Raj. How many ducks would it take to kill a full-grown rhino? The ducks have normal duck intelligence, but they're really pissed off at the rhino and won't run away even if he kills a few.
I have a number.
Go ahead.
24 ducks.
24 ducks.
That's it?
Yeah. They're pissed, he said. I would have said 50, but these are angry ducks.
Yeah, you gotta
Fucking
remember
mad.
these
It's
ducks
a
are...
rhino. They're hard, like the rhino. Like I don't know.
Yeah, but what's the rhino going to
The
do?
ducks are like...
If they're 6
If
foot
it's a
duck,
normal sized duck, so like here, then I would think it only take 24.
Absolutely.
24.
They get on the
guys are
head, they
crazy.
peck out the eyes.
Extra large
Sugarland
ducks.
ducks are like the extra large ducks.
Did he say Sugarland ducks from the one pond next to Beck's Prime?
Every time they would run after us, we would fucking get out of there.
That's Joe's reference for a duck. He just thinks of that pond next to Beck's
Right.
Prime. How many times have you gone to Beck's Prime?
When the
All right,
fuck...
Sweetwater ducks. Those are fun, big fucking
Can we take a fucking podcast field trip and go find these fucking ducks?
I'm going to do it this week.
There's
For-
those,
by
there's
next
those
week.
large, like mallard ones.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But that's not an average duck. You got to be more specific. Like
Eric,
an
how big's
average
an average duck?
It's very small.
Well, but the head's here.
An average
So
duck
you're
is
here
small.
and I'm here? Okay.
No, you're... duck.
This is just the
How are we
head.
still having these conversations?
Because they're great.
Because I got asked.
Stone Cold Savage. I'm sure you guys have seen all the CM Punk talk on Twitter. With that said, Push Fireberry, CM Punk scenarios. Punk goes on a super heel run in AEW. Punk goes to WWE and feuds with Kevin Owens. Punk starts a podcast and shits on everything. I kind of want that.
Push that for sure.
I'll push a
Push
Kevin
Kevin
Owens
Owens,
feud.
of course.
Bury the podcast.
Yeah.
Fire AEW.
Yes.
Although it'd be great if he returns and he aligns with MJF, but it kind of wouldn't make sense.
Right.
Justified Jizzing's awesome chance.
Okay.
Push Fireberry, the following referees to call Cody versus Roman, Bryce Remsburg, Aubrey Edwards, and Excalibur. These are all AEW. Excalibur's a commentator, but I guess he's ref. But no, they all suck.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Joseph Reiling, why do so many marks still think Triple H was actually running WWE until recently? Because they were hopeful. Just like we were.
I know.
We were hoping it was
We
true.
wanted to believe it.
You wanted.
Yeah, all right. Mary Kelly.
Thank you. I can put it away now.
Red shirt guy. Trivia. Who was the first person to start the Royal Rumble and still be there when number 30 entered the ring? The first person.
My first
Ever
guess
to
would
do
be Sean, but I'm going to now say the first. So you have to be number one?
Or two.
One or two?
First person to start
What
a
was
Royal Rumble.
Flair? 3?
Yeah, something like that, I think.
Was it Benoit?
No.
He has the answer.
He has the answer, yeah. I mean, I'll trust him, I guess.
I'll say Sean.
It was Bob Backlund in the 93 Rumble, entered at 2 and stayed in for 61 minutes.
And he was last eliminated, I guess, obviously.
He was still in there when number 30 got in, so I don't know.
Oh, when 30 hits the ring. Got it.
Chief Nakahomer, can we get a What's Wrong with Wrestling and Hollywood Hogwash crossover to review Ready to Rumble? We reviewed Ready to Rumble.
We did.
Yeah. So Chief Nakahomer, go
Sign up.
Go look for. Well, he is signed up. He's
okay.
here. Yeah, it's on there. If you want me to send you the link, I can. Just give me a message.
Also, you get that crossover every week with Andrew.
That's true.
Yeah.
Zuck my balls.
Oh, well.
Remember,
Nice.
that's not even that creative. Zuck my balls. Remember the hype Bray Wyatt had for his return? Dude sucks ass. What you think his match at WrestleMania is? Well, we know now. Can't wait till Uncle Howdy takes off his mask to find out he's reformed B team with Bray. Dude needs fired by QR code. Dude needs fired by QR code.
Happens.
Some of you guys need to reread your questions before you hit send. I tell that to Josh all the time.
Yeah. Josh, is that you?
Don't be Josh.
Yeah. PCJ, within 30 years from now, will we be seeing robots versus wrestlers? I mean, if that Jetsons Robo-Mania thing comes true, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was our first movie review.
Yikes.
Was that piece of shit.
Wow.
Isaac Lingelbach, how do you guys feel about coming to my local Comic-Con in early June? It would be really cool to meet you guys.
Where is
it? He doesn't say.
No.
He says our Comic-Con has been dying each year since it started. Well, yeah, we'll revive it.
Absolutely. I mean, yeah, if you want to, fly us in and put us up in a hotel and get us a table, absolutely.
And feed us.
Yes,
that's the most.
And drink. No, wait.
Drink us, Eric? Uncle Saudi.
Uncle Touchy.
Why was that Brock MVP segment so boring and awkward?
Because look what they got to work with.
It's MVP.
Yeah, it sucked. Jonathan Ramos, should there be a match stipulation for Usos versus KO and Sammy? If so, what would you want to see?
Just make it a tornado tag.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't think it needs one.
Yeah.
Roll up Carnosaur. Hey guys, in case you missed it on Raw, the 17 times they mentioned it, don't miss Creed 3, starring Jonathan Majors and Michael B. Jordan.
That's called a sponsor.
That's gotta be Kang.
Yeah, that's right. Shelly, do you think that Roman will actually drop both belts to Cody at Mania? I don't think the two of them have had a good feud. Well, they haven't started it yet.
They haven't.
We got to give them a chance on Friday.
To start Friday.
Yeah. I think yes, though. I think he drops both. Your mom. Football question for Eric. Who's the only man to win the Heisman, rush for 2,000 yards in a single season in the NFL, and commit double murder?
I'm starting to write it down.
O.J. Simpson?
That is
I
correct.
started writing it down. I'm like, oh, allegedly, just to,
yeah. S. Thorne is Montez Ford going by Tez now. He should form a team. Team Tez.
Yeah.
I'm Tez from Team Tez, and this is Tez. I mean, yeah.
This is Dawkins.
Right. David Camp, Pushfire Barry, wrestler return feuds. Rusev versus Gunther. I like that.
Okay.
Yes. Robert Roode versus Cody Rhodes.
Sure.
Okay.
And Biggie versus Brock.
No.
Fire that.
Yeah, fire that.
Fire that. Rusev versus Gunther.
Yeah, push that.
Even though the other one's very close.
Yeah, it is.
Robert Roode. Bobby Roode.
Yeah. Where the hell have we been? Sebastian Gringas, in my opinion, the best baby faces are the ones coming from a heel run and turn face. I mean, yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Sami Zayn. What's your favorite wrestler that never really had a substantial heel run, if such a thing exists?
Favorite
wrestler
who never had a good
never had a good heel run. I mean, the best wrestlers
Coco
ever.
Beware. Junkyard.
Okay.
I mean, we wanted to see Riddle turn heel. I wouldn't say he's a favorite
wrestler,
but
yeah, no.
It's definitely someone that
he still has a chance if he's not fired.
True.
I mean, it's been 30 days.
I'm going to say the same thing we've always said. Xavier Woods.
Yeah,
we want him to have a fun heel.
I guess technically,
right.
He'd be so good.
Yeah, they were heels in the New Day for a bit, but not a solo heel.
He was
run.
also heel in One Night in Page.
Yeah, that's true.
Pretty sure he was heel
One night.
Well, yeah, I mean, we saw his balls. Juan Saul. So how is Jey Uso going to turn on Sammy? I don't know.
Super kick him.
Kick him in the dick.
Super kick him in the dick.
Super kick him.
Super kick the dick.
T1. Hey guys, I've been watching bits on NXT to see if they is that NXT superstar, and I think I'm just gonna read these fucking questions how they're written from now on.
Come on, guys. A little effort, please.
Trick Williams could be that guy. He has the size, mic skills. Anyone you guys think can be that next big thing in NXT?
Bottom right.
NXT isn't that bad if you watch it as a college sports unpolished potential. It's a shitty episode of Saved by the Bell.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Yeah,
I mean, Carmelo Hayes is pretty good. He could maybe be like a next guy, but
sure. But I don't fucking watch the show, so I can't really comment.
Right.
Braun Breaker will probably be the fucking champion in 2 years, like WWE champion.
Well, he may get called up.
Yeah.
You never know.
Noah, WW 777, is Roman really losing a Look at these people. You guys are in denial. It's happening.
Yeah.
I honestly don't see it because losing it at WrestleMania 40 would be so appropriate.
I can't do another year.
Right.
Why would it be more appropriate?
I don't know, because it's a 40.
Yeah.
It's an even number. I don't know.
Right.
But the things point to him losing with the bloodline collapse and everything. Basically 55% him retaining and 45% losing. It seems close. I don't think it is.
No.
I could see them.
I mean, they could
If
swerve
Vince
us
is
all.
Yeah, Vince is in charge.
Didn't we have Edge a couple years ago?
Yeah. Like Edge has got to do it.
Yeah, because when you win the Rumble, you typically win the title.
Yeah. This has got to be it, though. For sure, it's got to be it.
Yeah.
It's a long fucking run. It's the longest run in a very long time.
Yeah.
So that's got to be it. All right, that is all for fan questions. So make sure you subscribe to the podcast as well as our other one, Hollywood Hogwash. Follow the show on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Wrong Wrestling. Get a t-shirt at prowrestlingtees.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling, like the one Joe's wearing.
Who are you?
Who are you?
And become a supporter of the show at patreon.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling. Go check out our bracket, our brand new bracket, best manager, valet / bodyguard of all time.
Yeah. Joe didn't make the bracket.
I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't make it.
You didn't make it. You didn't make it on the bracket.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, another lifetime
Great valet.
in the multiverse.
And now Joe's watching the build to Triple H and Taker.
And you said Taker looked first, and there it is.
But Taker confronted him.
Wait.
Taker came out.
You said who looked at the sign first? I said Hunter.
All
Just
right.
give me
Well,
the
we
dollar.
will see you next
What?
week.
You didn't bet?
No.
Damn it.